In this review, you will discover the path to generating sufficient wealth that liberates you from the constraints of work long before reaching retirement age. Are you currently spending the prime years of your life confined to an uninspiring cubicle? Struggling to save money or make ends meet? Perhaps debt has become overwhelming, and you're unsure how to break free. This was the exact situation faced by millennial Grant Sabatier at the age of 24. However, in just 5 years, he managed to achieve financial freedom without resorting to risky endeavors or relying on a substantial inheritance. Grant devised a financial strategy that led him to financial independence, and he remained dedicated to his objective. In the following summary, we'll delve into Grant's strategy, empowering you to construct your own blueprint for financial emancipation. Through these insights, you'll discover what Einstein regarded as the eighth wonder of the world, why budgets may not be as effective in wealth creation, and the inspiring journey of a millennial on track to become a millionaire through $5 dog walks. To attain financial freedom, one must challenge societal norms. In August 2010, author Grant Sabatier found himself at rock bottom. At 24, he was jobless and residing with his parents, having invested nearly 5,000 hours of his life into 3 years of hard work, only to find a meager $2.26 in his bank account. Upon analyzing the financial landscape, Grant recognized the formidable challenges facing American millennials like him. Inflation adjusted, their average income was less than half of their parents', and student loan debts added to the financial burden. Even adhering to the conventional 9-to-5 work routine for 4 decades offered no assurance of a comfortable retirement. This realization marked a turning point. The central idea here is that achieving financial freedom requires defying conventional societal expectations. Determined to break free from the monotony and uncertainty of the typical workplace, Grant committed to doing something radically different. In 2010, he set an audacious goal: to save $1,250,000, enabling an early retirement and the pursuit of his ideal life. To achieve this, he had to break free from the mold his family and friends adhered to. Grant began by immersing himself in finance, altering his perspective on money. Rather than viewing it as a finite resource, he saw money as a tool for generating wealth. Armed with this newfound understanding, Grant devised a strategy to reach his savings target. This involved full-time employment, the launch of 2 side businesses, and strategic investments in the stock market. The journey demanded sacrifices, but by 2015, Grant's wealth had surged from $2.26 to over $1 million. His accumulated savings generated enough interest for him to live comfortably without the necessity to work if he chose not to. In just 5 years, he achieved financial freedom. These insights offer a glimpse into Grant's strategy, providing a roadmap for those aspiring to financial independence. While it necessitates hard work and dedication, the compromises made today pave the way for years of freedom in the future. The initial stride toward achieving financial freedom involves determining your annual expenditure. Albert Einstein famously labeled compounding as the eighth wonder of the world. This phenomenon causes the value of your money to grow over time, even without additional contributions to your investment account. Essentially, every dollar in your account generates interest, and if left untouched, that interest accrues its own interest, effectively providing you with additional funds. When author Grant set the ambitious goal of saving $1,250,000, it wasn't merely for the allure of being a millionaire. This figure represented the minimum amount he needed to invest to comfortably sustain himself through compound interest. He meticulously calculated his annual living expenses as the foundation for determining his savings target. The central idea here is, the initial step towards financial freedom is calculating your annual expenses. Since each person envisions a unique lifestyle, there is no universal savings target. Grant, for instance, identified $50,000 annually as sufficient for comfortable living in Chicago. However, your circumstances may require more or less depending on your lifestyle and location. To determine your savings target, assess your ongoing expenses such as rent or mortgage, taxes, utilities, insurance, travel, education, food, and entertainment. Factor in future plans like having children, upgrading your home, or relocating to a more expensive neighborhood. Once you've compiled your annual expenses, use your calculator to divide the total by 4%. The result is your principal, the amount to be invested in a compounding account, enabling you to live comfortably off the interest. Why 4%? This rate strikes a balance for sustainable living off compounded interest. Most interest compounds at around 7%, so living off 4% ensures continuous growth of your investment while accounting for inflation. This safeguards your principal, allowing it to perpetually generate your yearly income. Don't be discouraged by a potentially substantial savings target. Breaking it down over time makes it more manageable. Remember, this is a journey spanning several years, and the power of compounding will be your ally throughout. Before initiating your financial plan, it's crucial to comprehend your current financial standing. Similar to embarking on a vacation, launching a business, or stepping into parenthood, every journey begins with a starting point. In the pursuit of financial freedom, this starting point is represented by your net worth, the overall value of your finances. For maintaining financial independence, your net worth assumes paramount importance as it becomes the guiding metric for your financial strategy. It serves as the benchmark, indicating how far you are from reaching your savings target. Without this understanding, you're akin to a boat lacking a rudder. The central idea here is, before you set your financial plan into motion, you must understand your starting position. To calculate your net worth, commence by assessing your assets. Assets encompass anything you own with monetary value, such as funds in bank accounts and pension accounts. List items worth over $100, noting potential sale values. Include possessions like your car, real estate, artwork, and jewelry. Sum up your bank balances and estimated sales prices to determine your assets. Subsequently, calculate your liabilities, the amounts you owe, ranging from credit card balances to mortgages and student loans. Compile a list of your debts and calculate the total amount owed. This figure represents your liabilities. Now, deduct your liabilities from your assets to ascertain your net worth. If your net worth is negative, there's no need to panic. Like Arthur Grant, who started with $20,000 in credit card debt, factor in your debt when setting your savings target. For Grant, his $1,250,000 target became $1,270,000. A positive net worth is excellent news. Deduct any income generated by your assets from your savings target, such as rent from a property you own. Initiate investments promptly to draw closer to your financial goal. Allocate 5 minutes daily to track your net worth. Initially, it might seem burdensome, but as your wealth grows, this daily ritual will serve as a motivational tool for your savings journey.
Welcome back. Thank you for returning to our Knowledge Hub. Immerse yourself in inspiring book summaries with actionable insights. A special thank you for hitting that like, share, and subscribe button to reach a broader audience. In return, I'll deliver the best book summaries to catapult you into action and help you achieve your desired results. Now, let's get back to the review.
To effectively manage your spending, assess the amount of your life you're trading for each item. Often, we indulge in small comfort purchases, like the morning coffee before heading to the office. While these rituals bring joy, they take on a different perspective when striving for financial freedom. To change the way you value your purchases, recognize that an item's true cost isn't just its ticket price. It's the number of hours you must work to afford it. Additionally, factor in that the ticket price includes tax, whereas your take-home pay does not. For that $3 coffee, you actually need to earn $4 pre-tax. The main message here is, to guide your spending, work out how much of your life you're trading for every item. Spending $15 a week on small ticket items may not seem significant, but consider larger expenses like a new outfit, holiday, or car. How many hours at work will those cost you? What potential compound interest are you sacrificing by making that purchase instead of investing the money? Shifting your mindset to view items in terms of hours of your life makes them appear more expensive. Changing your approach to purchasing doesn't mean you have to stop buying things. It involves understanding the true cost of your purchase to evaluate its worth. To achieve this, calculate your hourly income rate. It might seem simple, just divide your weekly income by the hours you work. However, this method undervalues your time spent on work-related activities without direct compensation, such as commuting, ironing shirts, attending after-hours functions, or unwinding. When factoring in this time, your hourly rate may significantly decrease. Knowing your hourly income allows you to determine the real cost of each purchase. Using this figure as a reference point can curb impulsive or emotional buying. Instead, you can contemplate the compound interest that money could generate in your investment account, inching you closer to early retirement, dollar by dollar. Significantly boosting your savings involves trimming expenses in key areas like housing, transport, and food, not dissimilar to the impact of cutting back on certain costs in a diet. Budgets, much like diets, are prone to breaking, especially with temptations in every store and online platform. Breaking a budget often leads to guilt and, ultimately, giving up on the whole endeavor. The issue with budgets lies in their tendency to convey the impression of scarcity by requiring a meticulous account of every cent. However, their efficacy in generating significant savings is limited, as small savings are often overshadowed by larger, recurring expenses. The primary strategy for optimizing savings and managing spending effectively is to focus on reducing major costs, commonly referred to as the Big Three. The central idea here is, cutting back on your housing, transport, and food costs will significantly increase your savings. On average, American households allocate around 60% of their income to housing, transport, and food, roughly $35,000 annually in 2016. If this portion is reduced to 30%, households could potentially invest an extra $17,500 yearly. Over a 20-year investment period, this sum could grow to a substantial $835,000. Now, how do you go about cutting costs in the Big Three? Starting with housing, number 1, consider downsizing or relocating to a more affordable neighborhood for a set period. A few years in a cheaper home can give your savings a considerable boost. Moving on to transport, number 2, car ownership incurs ongoing costs beyond the purchase price or loan repayments. Driving around 15,000 miles annually adds an extra $8,000 in gas, maintenance, and insurance. Public transport, car sharing, or even opting for a more cost-effective alternative like a moped or scooter can help mitigate these expenses. For the third of the Big Three, food, explore online retailers offering discounts for repeat orders. Creating a list of regularly used items and placing a discounted order can be a smart approach. When dining out, capitalize on promotional deals and opt for tap water to save on expenses. Strive to save at least 25% of your income by curbing costs in the Big Three. This approach will significantly reduce the time it takes to reach your savings target. Actively seek ways to enhance your 9-to-5 income, accelerating your journey towards financial independence. For many, the workplace is a destination visited 5 days a week, often mentally compartmentalized from personal life pursuits. While it's natural to prioritize precious non-working hours for loved ones and passions, viewing our jobs solely in this light may lead us to overlook opportunities integral to our wealth-building strategy. The main message here is, proactively look for ways to optimize your 9-to-5 paycheck, so you can reach financial independence sooner. Begin by examining your pension fund. It's probable that your workplace offers free money, matching additional contributions you make. Beyond this, contributing to your pension fund has tax benefits, as the amount is deducted from your pay before tax, reducing your overall taxable income. Moreover, your pension fund adds to your asset portfolio, aligning with your savings target. A second avenue for optimizing your paycheck is negotiating a raise. Though it may seem daunting, a strategic approach can alleviate discomfort. Research what companies are paying for similar roles through online job advertisements. Assess your value to the company, considering responsibilities beyond your role and contributions to outcomes. Choose an opportune time, such as before a performance review or fiscal year-end budgeting, and present your raise request as a percentage rather than a fixed amount, making it more likely to be approved. The third method involves exploring remote work possibilities. Working remotely not only eliminates commuting time and expenses but also offers greater flexibility. According to the 2016 Gallup State of the American Workplace report, employees working remotely 3 to 4 days a week show the highest engagement levels, indicating that remote work benefits both the employee and the company. Enhance your financial prospects by diversifying your income through the establishment of side businesses. Meet Matt, a full-time graphic designer in Chicago earning $55,000 annually. Despite loving his job, Matt's financial success extends beyond his 9-to-5 role. At just 25, he's on the path to accumulate $1.5 million by his 30th birthday, all thanks to a dog walking business he initiated 3 years ago. As a cash-strapped student, Matt began charging $5 per dog walk. Initially handling around 10 dogs weekly, the business thrived as more pets joined the neighborhood. Overwhelmed with demand, Matt eventually hired additional help. Now, he enjoys the benefits of his full-time job while earning an extra $200,000 annually from his side business, which he can save. The central idea here is, diversify your income by setting up side businesses. Having a side business is crucial for achieving financial freedom because, despite the potential of a well-paying day job, your ability to exchange time for income is limited. Like Matt, you can cultivate a side business that generates money with minimal effort, leading to passive income. When selecting your side business, align it strategically with your interests and skills to enhance your commitment. Choose something you enjoy, as this increases the likelihood of long-term dedication. Once you've conceptualized your business, research potential competitors. Matt, for example, identified a gap in the market for dog walking services, which he capitalized on by offering free walks for customer referrals. If you discover little competition, it may indicate either a lack of market demand or a unique and valuable business idea. Test the waters by launching your business and gauging its reception. Keep startup costs minimal to mitigate the risk of financial loss. Remember to reinvest all side business earnings into your investment account to maximize compound interest and boost your overall earning capacity. Implementing even the most effective financial strategy requires action. The author's journey to financial freedom commenced with the recognition that a change was necessary. Yet, embarking on such a journey is no easy feat. It requires a pioneering spirit. In 2010, Grant faced job loss amid a recession. Previously, he enjoyed leisurely Saturday lunches with friends, accompanied by naps. However, to achieve his savings goal, he had to reduce these outings to once every 2 to 3 months, allocating the time instead to his side businesses. Choosing the path to financial independence means going against the societal norm. Family and friends might criticize your decisions, labeling you as misguided or foolish for diverging from conventional advice. While such judgments may cause hesitation, it's imperative to forge ahead. The central idea here is, even the best financial strategy only works if you put it into practice. To liberate yourself from financial concerns, you must muster the courage to dive in and start, even if you feel unprepared. Procrastination is natural when making significant life changes. There will always be another book to read or course to take before starting. However, with each day your money isn't compounding, you lose wealth and extend the time required to achieve financial independence. The best action is to start immediately. Arrange a meeting with your HR department to explore contribution matching schemes or initiate a compounding investment account, making an initial deposit, even if it's a modest sum like $100. If unsure, dedicate an hour to brainstorming business ideas. Don't feel the need to be fully informed before starting. Mistakes are inevitable and part of the learning process. Regardless of how you begin, commit to playing the long game. Grant took 5 years to reach his savings target, and your journey may vary based on your net worth and the profitability of your side businesses. Maintaining focus on your goal requires saying no to various people, including friends and partners. Sacrificing leisurely weekends for a few years could yield decades of free time in the future. Keep your eyes on the prize. The long-term benefits make it worthwhile. The key message of these insights is that securing financial freedom requires more than conventional approaches, such as merely saving a standard percentage of your salary for retirement. Many individuals, even those with high incomes, struggle to break free from the cycle of work due to overspending or poor investment decisions. The book emphasizes the importance of optimizing earnings, managing spending effectively, and making strategic investments for ongoing financial security. The combination of these elements is presented as the winning strategy for achieving financial freedom. As actionable advice, the book suggests setting up a regular meeting to discuss financial strategies with a small group of family members and friends. Despite the common taboo surrounding discussions about money, this approach allows for learning, motivation, and mutual accountability. By sharing insights and experiences, individuals can enhance their financial knowledge and stay focused on their goals. Welcome back, and a heartfelt thank you for rejoining our knowledge-rich community. Within these digital walls, you'll discover a treasury of engaging book summaries crafted to equip you with insightful reflections and motivational narratives, encouraging profound actions. As we strive to broaden our impact and share the joy of learning, we extend an invitation for your support, simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Your support isn't just valued, it serves as the bedrock of our mission. In return, we commit to consistently furnish you with top-tier book summaries promptly. Let's persist in this collective journey toward growth and enlightenment. Here's to delightful reading, perpetual learning, and continuous personal development.